just when people thought the headlines surrounding Papoose and Claressa Shields couldn't get any bigger, another moment has everyone talking. During a recent interview, the conversation took an unexpected turn when the topic shifted to starting a family. While discussing her future plans, Claressa casually revealed that she hopes to have a baby next year. The comment immediately caught the host's attention, leading to a playful but direct question that quickly changed the energy in the room. The host looked at Claressa and jokingly asked, "Does Papoose know he's having this baby next year?" As fate would have it, Papoose was actually in the room at the time.
I'm having a baby next year.
Okay.
And that's Pap plan.
Does Pap know he's having a baby next year?
Pap, you know you're having a baby next year?
He said absolutely.
Well, it's funny you asked that because he asked me to have a baby.
Okay.
I don't have no kids.
Okay.
So it's like, when he asked me, we supposed to have a baby this year.
Okay.
But I told him, I got a few more girls' ass I want to kick. So we compromised with let me box this year, and then next year I can have my first kid and give him.
And following that interview moment, the conversation online quickly shifted from the couple's future plans to the reality of their current situation. Papoose and Claressa Shields have now been publicly linked for quite some time. Their relationship became a major topic of discussion after Remy Ma publicly addressed the situation in late 2024, sharing messages and making allegations that fueled weeks of online debate. Since then, the relationship between Papoose and Claressa has remained in the spotlight. Shortly after the public fallout, Papoose filed for divorce from Remy Ma. However, based on public records and statements available so far, the divorce has not yet been finalized. That detail continues to be one of the biggest talking points whenever Claressa and Papoose make headlines together. Despite the ongoing legal process, the two have continued making public appearances, attending events together, posting on social media, and openly discussing their relationship. They've shown little hesitation about letting the public know they're committed to one another. One thing that's become obvious to many viewers is how openly Claressa speaks about her relationship with Papoose. Whether she's appearing on podcasts, radio shows, or interviews, she rarely avoids questions about him. In several interviews, she's talked about wanting to build a future together, and starting a family has repeatedly come up as one of her long-term goals. That's why Papoose's response during the recent interview caught so much attention. Previously, those conversations mostly came from Claressa herself. She had mentioned more than once that she wanted to have a baby in the future, but people questioned whether those were simply her personal hopes or something the couple had actually discussed together. When the host jokingly asked if Papoose knew about the baby plans, his immediate absolutely was interpreted by many viewers as a sign that they're on the same page. Instead of avoiding the topic or changing the subject, he appeared comfortable acknowledging the conversation in front of the audience. Point two.
Together.
I'm gonna have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year, and then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one, and then do the same thing again. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm 40, 43, whatever, after my career to have my kids.
Right.
I want to be able to run at the park with my kids and stuff like that. I don't want to be too old. We do plan on having kids, and let's get some straight. He asked me. That's what be getting on my nerves too. I can box my whole life till I'm 50 and go out and adopt a kid somewhere. Like, he asked me to have his baby. It wasn't like, I want to have a baby. Would you get stuff? No.
With Papoose confirming it himself, a lot of people are looking at the situation differently. Before this interview, it was mostly Claressa talking about wanting a baby and building a future together. Some people questioned whether those were simply her personal hopes or whether they were actually on the same page. Now, after hearing Papoose respond with absolutely, many viewers feel like it's no longer just Claressa speaking about future plans. His response suggests that he's supportive of the idea as well, which explains why that short interview clip spread across social media so quickly. Even with that confirmation, though, the conversation online keeps circling back to one major question: what happens with the divorce? That's still the biggest topic surrounding this relationship. As of now, the divorce has not been publicly finalized, and because there haven't been many public updates explaining the timeline, people continue to speculate about what could be causing the delay. Some believe legal proceedings simply take time, especially when a marriage has lasted for many years and involves shared assets, businesses, and family responsibilities. Others wonder whether there are still unresolved issues behind the scenes. At this point, though, there hasn't been enough public information to say exactly why the process hasn't been completed. What makes the situation even more interesting is the long history between Papoose and Remy Ma.
Papoose ass was looking miserable at the BET Awards with Claressa on his arm, singing and dancing and having a good time. He looked like he did not want to be there. And it reminds me of the 1997 film Lolita, where a 37-year-old man was in a relationship with a 12-year-old girl, and they made the 12-year-old girl look like, chaotic, crazy, young, goofy, annoying as fuck. But this old man is just like so exasperated, but also like with her and following her around and wanting to be with her, but acting like she's the problem and not his old ass wanting to be with her young ass. Yeah, that's what this is giving to me. Claressa is a strong, slow bitch. And Papoose is a manipulative user who is with that young, minded ass girl so he can take advantage of her. And y'all online talking about free him. Fuck him. His old ass don't need to be with her anyway. He could have left a long time ago. But why is he there to take advantage of the fact that her ass is slow and strong? Okay, so stop with all of this crying. Oh, Papoose look miserable because he's a miserable nigga. Why would you go get with somebody like her? So you could use her to fuck up and now you supposed to be the victim? It's crazy. 50-something-year-old man with a young-minded 30-year-old and y'all find a way to make him a fucking victim in something he's choosing to be a part of. Like a relationship where he gets to take money or clout from somebody and get to look like he's exasperated with her. Nigga, get the fuck away from me. You better look like you smiling and having a good ass time whenever you with me, because if not, you could take your ass back to Remy house. The fuck?
So I know y'all seen that video with Claressa and Papoose. That bitch is crazy as fuck. She walking in them people establishment, jumping and bouncing up and down, cheating and doing the fucking most. Papoose wanna yank her ass from the back of her shirt, bitch, the back of her dress. I know he gonna be like, girl, if you don't stop, sit your motherfucking ass down. Bitch, she is crazy as fuck. Like, ain't no way. This nigga is tired.
I want to address Papoose trying to call out the BET Awards, right? You know how people really be mad at you for one thing, but they can't really get back at you on that, so they make it about something else. So I believe Papoose and Claressa were upset that BET posted that embarrassing video of them with that caption that Claressa had to drag her man to the function, and when she moved, he moved, right? They probably tried to, be a good sport about it, but then really use that moment to take out their anger about Claressa not winning Sportswoman of the Year. And this other girl on TikTok, I reposted the video. She broke it down like, listen, Asia Wilson had a great year. We're talking about Sportswoman of the Year. And the girl on the other TikTok said, if you want to talk about somebody's accolades over the course of their life, that's a Lifetime Achievement Award. That's not of the year. We're talking about the year. Claressa, what have you done this year that makes you look like a Sportswoman of the Year? Let's talk about it. You had bad sportsmanship, right? You were trying to antagonize your colleagues instead of, I said it in another video, instead of doing, regular trash talk, like sports worthy trash talk, not taking personal digs, talking about people's deceased fathers and stuff, Muhammad Ali. You're not showing good sportsmanship or sportswomanship, right? You're not showing that you have a good camaraderie amongst you and your colleagues, right? You don't have to like everybody, right? Even if they share the same sport as you, but show that you're above all those things with love for the sport. You haven't done that.
It's so sad because when you're in love with a man, you don't see these type of things. You don't see all of this until it ends. And then you start thinking like, man, he didn't look happy. But clearly she is, because she's in love. When you're in love to this magnitude, a man could do no wrong. The world could be telling you what this man is up to, and you're still going to live in your bubble thinking that people are just going crazy and they're hating. In her world, people aren't hating on their relationship. In her world, people don't want to see her happy. In her world, he is madly in love with her. Even with the bare minimum, the breadcrumbing, she doesn't see any of that. She just sees how much she loves him. But we could see it. Because when he was with Remy, he was all smiles. This was Claressa Shields and Papoose last night at the BET Awards. He looks miserable. Even when she would hold him, he would move his hand. And again, maybe we're overthinking it. Maybe we think we know everything. And we just want to sit here and hate on her. Because I also feel like people like to pick on her. Because you could tell she's a great person. And she's not doing anything to anybody but being in love. And people like to pick on her. But, maybe. But it's just when we look at the clips when he was with Remy, and we look at the clips when he's with her, the energy doesn't give. And I'm not the only one that says it. That's why it's people are saying free Papoose. The shit is really crazy. I really hope that deep down he is happy with her and he wants to be with her, and he really doesn't break her heart, because she looks like an amazing person and she just doesn't deserve that.